It is a case so bizarre, veteran criminal lawyer and former federal prosecutor Bill Portanova says he would have doubted it.
If the defendant came into my office and confessed this crime to me, I wouldn't believe it.
The unraveling of a brilliant Harvard-trained lawyer who allegedly devolves into a meticulous kidnapper now seems as strange as the story Denise Huskins and boyfriend Aaron Quinn first told Vallejo police, who quickly became skeptical.
It's a tremendous loss. It's disappointing, it's disheartening, and the fact that we've essentially wasted all of these resources for really nothing is upsetting.
After a similar case in June led to Mueller and evidence linked him to the Vallejo case, the FBI now saying it was all too real and concerned there may be other victims.
This is the cop's nightmare because they try to make the right decision and they let a bad guy off the hook because they don't believe that the case is there.
Denise Huskins' attorney says Vallejo police should have asked what possible motive his client and her boyfriend could have had.
Had they asked the basic questions, what is the motive here? Had they just asked that, they would have never rushed to judgment.
Portanova says Vallejo police should have at least held off on accusing Huskins and Quinn of lying until they went deeper into the case.
If the defendant is guilty, if this story is true, Vallejo PD has to be a little embarrassed.
For now, Vallejo police have no apology.
Was the Vallejo Police Department too quick to call it a hoax?
I don't think so based on some of the evidence that we had at the time. I think it's important that we wait before we look at ourselves and figure out exactly what the final outcome is.
There is still no sign of 30-year-old Denise Huskins, now missing for more than 36 hours. Her family arrived today from Huntington Beach. They are in disbelief.
This is the type of stuff you sit down and watch on TV on Saturday night. It's not something that happens to your family.
As many as 100 people from various agencies are searching Mare Island. As the night fell, police say they moved their search to the water.
Our search dogs did seem to key in or have interest in a certain area of the water. So again, we don't know exactly what that is. We have deployed the sonar and we're looking into it to determine what that object may be.
But the family still thinks Denise is alive, including her dad.
And I pray to God she's not going through horror. But I know she's a fighter and she's probably fighting.
Police say someone took her by force from this Vallejo home and is demanding ransom. Investigators say the kidnapping happened early Monday morning, but Denise's boyfriend called police hours later. He's not considered a suspect.
At the forefront of our family's mind, I'm sure, is what happened in those 11 hours. You know, that's a long time to witness a kidnapping and then to go to police.
The next-door neighbor knew the couple. She never heard anything unusual out of the home.
Nothing that ever popped out at me or, was never concerned for the relationship.
The family continues to hold on to every last inch of hope and have this message for her captors.
Let her go. You know, it can't end well for the people that have her. You know, I just don't see how it could.